Hello, welcome or welcome back. In today's nogi jiu-jitsu commentary, I am rolling with a blue belt. I am a purple belt for a little time now. So we're gonna start off with some friendly shoving. Let me put on my cataract glasses and we'll get right down to the rolling. Today's roll is super interesting, and it also aligns with statistical probability Paretos of ADCC competitions. So here I am just giving a little verbal banter to get him to stand up because I want to test out some takedowns. And this next takedown is one that is extremely high probability with extremely low risk. All right, right here. This takedown is called a knee tap, and it's paired with a long step in this case. So you can see my far right hand. What happens is you stop them from going forward and then you circle to the back. In this case, he fell with a hook in, and I finished the takedown and pass with this pass called a long step. The long step is highly statistically probable. It's on the Pareto list of top guard passes, and I actually have a dedicated video of the knee cut and long step, also called a back step, that I'll link on the bottom. So here he is attempting to do a side control escape where they post on your armpit and drive your upper body away. And so to combat this, you can switch to, we have 3 side controls at our gym. One is side control number 3, and we have this technique called the walk around drill where you can transition from side control to north-south. And here I'm doing a Kimura from north-south, and this puts a lot of pressure on their ribs. Like when you fold your arm under their arm like that and you go up on your toes, you are creating like an apex focal point on their ribs. And here I'm going for the Kimura and then decide to spin around to get to mount. And from mount, okay, look, right here. If you are ever on the bottom of a mount, the key to mount is to get inside position of your elbows. That way you can use your elbows to shimmy your way up so that you can get their hips down. Right now, the thing is I have high mount, and he's trying to do an escape where you basically bench press them off of you, which is a regular mount escape. That's why it's not working here. And here what I'm doing is this technique called muffling, aka mother's milk. What it feels like is if you do it correctly, especially with a wet nogi attire, that wet dry fit, is that the wet material gets, when you try to breathe in, you're just breathing in wet dry fit, and it feels like you're getting waterboarded. I know this because I asked my coach to do it to me because I didn't believe this technique was real. Like, why would you even tap to this? But it is very real. Here I'm working on the finer points of the technique. I mean, even though it's called like mother's milk, and you would think I'd have a physical advantage here, but I obviously need some work on the technique because has it been like a minute trying to get this smother technique to work, and it seems like he's fighting for his life to breathe, which is good. Oh, let's see. Oh, he got some breath. The last time this was done to me by my coach, I literally had like a little pocket near the armpit where I was like trying to get air. It's like you have to almost control their head so they can't turn to the side to get air. Gordon Ryan, in one of his jiu-jitsu competitions, finished his opponent using this mother's milk technique. And it was brutal. The key thing here is if you're ever on the bottom of mount and you feel them go up on you, get inside position of your elbows and wrestle your way back to a normal mount. That way you have all of your mount escapes available. There is no high mount escape unless you can kind of like slip out the back. But yeah, that's a common mistake I see is people are on the bottom of high mount, and then if you try any of the techniques to escape, they're not as effective as because their hips aren't in the same position. So if you ever find yourself in high mount, get yourself back to a regular mount where their hips are over your hips, or else your escapes are going to be extremely ineffective, like extremely ineffective just because of pure physics. All right, so I will replay this one more time.
In the club, got them bottles on replay. Trying to break a record like a DJ. That's 150 bottles in one night. I get it, bitch, some act right. Act right. Act right. Money don't fold as it act right. Act right. Act right. Nigga playing games, get that act right. I'm going, back to the bay. Rest in peace, man, Dre. I'm a street nigga, all I do is talk, yeah. Woman in your city, nigga, know they gon' pay. I ain't looking for a freak up, looking for a freak up. Cuban link chain on my neck, weight a kilo. Nigga just violated, bitch, 32 is B.O. On the real nigga scale, 1 to 10, you a 0. Damn, met a bad bitch, she was Creole. On the west coast, but she said she from the NO. Act right, put your life change. Fuck a purse, you can get the last name. Real nigga shit, boy, I hate lame. All my niggas sell dope a gangbang. Me and Cash just to act right. You ain't in a foreign, you don't look right. I get it, bitch, act right.
Push me up against the wall. You took a girl and push up wrong. I'm falling all over myself to lift your heart in case you're here. Cause with the burn, it's lonely.
I get it, bitch, act right. I get it, bitch, act right. They all top, motherfucker, free boots. Riding in my Lamborghini with the dope man, ooh. Chicken cane with the stare, might be the shit. I got a rooster in my Rari, might be your bitch. I said I pull up to this bitch and that Aventador. I make a bitch pass out, straight hit the floor. Said I never seen a car like that before. And what's that thing sticking up? I said that's the door. I told YG I'ma go ride the whip, and you just hanging out the window, ghost ride the clip. I made my first $250,000 off the blow. He want a 9-piece chicken, took that to go. Now I'ma tell you like this, y'all motherfucker, listen. Kilo all day, motherfucker, I'm trippin'. But if you run up on me, nigga thinking I'm slipping, Michael Jordan with the chopper, bet I hit you like rip it, act right. In the club, got some bottles on replay. Tryna break a record like a DJ. That's 150 bottles in one night. I get it, bitch, act right. Act right. Act right. Money don't fold, is it act right? Act right. Act right. Nigga playing games, get that act right.
Going, back to the bank. Rest in peace to my saint. I'm a fly nigga, I take your hoe. I have to leave it, she spin me like Coco. The devil talking to me, but I don't hear him. Act like a deaf like Sosa. Fuck you, fuck him, fuck them. Fuck my ex and the popo. 100 bottles in the club, no reason. Niggas start tripping, boom, bow, dope bean. Fendi on my shoes, Fendi on my belt. I'm in the Fendi store, I don't need help. All gold, everything like Trinidad. I went to high school with you, bitch, you been a rat. I don't got money problems, I got trust issues.
happiness. That's the only place you find happiness. Murdered my ego when you walked away. It hurt my ego when you walked away. Gave you my all that couldn't make you stay. Murdered my ego when you walked away. Ego death is where you find happiness. That's the only place you find happiness.
Hold on, this train going by. A lot of people be thinking, but I'm just a sayer. Artists can't perform a Super Bowl, but it's okay for the players. All these halfway movements need a whole lot of improvement. Everybody wanna talk, everybody wanna type, ain't nobody finna do shh. And everybody throwing dirt. All that talk won't work. All that talk don't work. And who you think you talking to, nerd? Way to get worse. Way to been bad. Showing up to the Grammys mad. Trying to win something we already had. Trying to become something we already are. Don't make me go watch the fall. Do no trying, no die. We live it, I'm living. I get more specific. All these admirations, likes and false validations, beating to our ego. Come from something ego. Let the man quote. Who dropped drones on him? Yeah, don't take that tone on him. Don't go watch the throne on him.
Murdered my ego when you walked away. It hurt my ego when you walked away.
And yeah, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you the week after next week. Bye.
When it don't fold, is it